Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now. "19 days, 12 teams, that one big trophy." It's time for the world's biggest T20 carnival as T20 World Cup 2022 is almost upon us. My name is Tanay Tiwari and today we have a look at the 5 things you must watch out for in this edition of the T20 World Cup. There is drama, there is thrill, there is excitement. This game just has it all. They don't call it the big ticket game in cricket for nothing. It has the biggest ticket. It's India versus Pakistan, and there is history. There is recent history. Now, there have been 6 encounters between India and Pakistan. 5 India won, but the one that Pakistan won the last time around, breaking their jinx, winning the game by 10 wickets, oh God, that really hurt India and Team India fans. Both these teams have given us some spectacular moments so far in T20 World Cup history. Last ball finishes, bowl outs, a World Cup final. This one though will be special because India would be hurting as opposed to Pakistan being hurting in a lot of those previous games. Both teams begin their journey in the T20 World Cup this year by playing against each other at the MCG. It just doesn't get bigger than this, and you've got to watch out for this encounter. Now, this T20 World Cup that's happening in Australia was actually originally supposed to take place in 2020 in Australia. But then the COVID pandemic outbreak and everything that followed, Australia though went on to win the 2021 edition that was supposed to take place in India and took place in the UAE. But now is a real opportunity for Australia to make history. No team has won back-to-back titles in T20 World Cups. No team has won at home. Australia are in the form of their lives. Since 2019 at home, they've been very dominant. Look at the players they boast of. Be it Tim David, David Warner, Glenn Maxwell, Matthew Wade, they've got Mitchell Starc. You name it, they really look like a complete side. Can they complete a defense of their title at their home and make it 2 T20 World Cup titles? Well, time will tell, but this defense journey for Australia will be one to watch out for. Every T20 World Cup, there's a lot of focus on the big teams. But what excites the fans the most are the dark horses. This edition, we have 2, South Africa and Sri Lanka. Now, South Africa have seen a resurgence of sorts post the last T20 World Cup. A lot of their players coming back from cold pack, a lot of them hitting form at the right time. There's also motive for South Africa. An elusive ICC trophy, a World Cup is a must. They have the talent in their bank. Can they go all the way? Can they just get rid of that C tag for once, go one step further and win the trophy? They've got the goods. Will they deliver or not remains to be seen. And it's the same with Sri Lanka. No one gave them a chance in the Asia Cup. And then they rose like a unit. And then the stars in that team, be it Vanindu Hasaranga, Bhanuka Rajapaksa, you've got Kusal Mendes hitting form. They've got a very, very good bowling attack. Sri Lanka, don't count them out. They might be playing the round 1 to qualify into the Super 12s. But they have a way of beating the odds. And they've just shown us that in the Asia Cup. Now, while T20 as a format is all about the big runs, the big sixes, in Australia, you might see the big runs, you will see the big sixes, but the one thing that you must keep your eye out on is the fast pitches, the bouncy tracks, and we've got an array of fast bowlers to look out for. There's Mitchell Starc from Australia, it's his home ground, he knows what the pitches are like. Then you've got the likes of Haris Rauf from Pakistan, Shaheen Afridi, who all play a lot of cricket in Australia as well. Then there's Trent Boult. India have Arshdeep Singh, the tall left-arm pacer. How does he go on those tracks? South Africa have Rabada and Noke. The pitches in Australia are true, they are fast and they are furious. And you've got an array of fast bowlers, Shaheen Afridi, Mitchell Starc, Arshdeep Singh, Trent Boult, Kagiso Rabada, and Rick Noke, you name them. So while there might be 4s and 6s, big runs, watch out for some real exhibition of pace bowling come this T20 World Cup. Well, when it's the big stage like the T20 World Cup, superstars have to get all the limelight, and there are superstars galore in this edition of the T20 World Cup. There's Joss Buttler, who's just about hit form at the right time. There's Virat Kohli, who's done away with that monkey off his back. That 71st century has come about. And there's Rashid Khan, there's Wanindu Hasaranga. You name them. Every team seems to have these superstars who love the big stage, which means come this T20 World Cup 2022, you might see one of these superstars just come into their own, shine, and do the best for their team. Who will that superstar be? Who will that team be? Now that remains to be seen. Well, that's our list of the top 5 things to watch out for in this T20 World Cup. Would your list look different? Don't forget to share with us your opinions. We're across all social media platforms and we'd love to hear from you.